Namaskar. Very warm welcome to all our viewers and learners in this live phone-in session of CIT NCERT named webinar. I am Renu Bhatt with you all, and you are watching us live on eVidya channels from channel number 6 to 12. And apart from all those channels, you are with us on our YouTube channel as well, that is NCERT Official. Dear learner, this is our special session as we have just told you named webinar, and in this particular webinar we have come up with a series on journey of National ICT Awardee teacher, in which we celebrate the journey and we in this particular session we will know about their journey, we will know about their challenges and problems they have faced during their journey, and what and how they have overcome all those obstacles. So without any further delay, let's quickly meet our guest. You are Miss Prima Charles Rigo. You are National ICT Awardee teacher. Very warm welcome, ma'am.
Thank you.
And before we begin this particular webinar, let me share some certain information to all our viewers and learners in case they have any query and if they want to know more about your journey. Dear learners and viewers, you can reach out to us through our various mediums. You can call us on our telephone number, that is 8800 440 559. Either you can drop a mail at our email address, that is training.helpdesk@cit.nic.in. And if you have joined us to our live streaming, that means you are on our NCERT official YouTube channel, then you have to go to the live chat box and then you have to drop your comment out there. And with all those information, let me share a very important piece of information regarding India's G20. We are indeed very proud that India assumed G20 presidency and will convene the G20 Leaders Summit for the first time in the country in 2023. A nation that deeply committed to democracy and multilateralism, India's G20 presidency would be a watershed moment in her history as it seeks to play an important role by finding pragmatic global solutions for the well-being of all. And in doing so, manifest the true spirit of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, or we can say the whole world is one family. With that very important piece of information, let's quickly get back to the session. Without any further delay, let's quickly get back to the expert and guest of our today's webinar, Miss Prima. Ma'am, over to you, ma'am. Please let us know about your journey, ma'am, how it started.
Okay. My journey to the top has many things to count. Today I am honored to be present here. I would like to say a few words to all of my colleagues and my family and friends. So dear honored guests, distinguished members of the jury, NCERT Delhi and my fellow colleagues, I am deeply honored and humbled to receive this prestigious national award. And today I am feeling immensely grateful for this recognition and the privilege to address you all. Firstly, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to the selection committee for choosing me as a recipient for this esteemed award. It is an incredible honor to be recognized at the national level, and I am truly grateful for this recognition. I would like to take this opportunity to extend my sincere thanks to my family, friends and colleagues for your unwavering support, encouragement and inspiration. Their support has been the foundation of my success, and without them I wouldn't have been here today. I'm also grateful to your school, ILV Lighthouse Learning School, my mentors, teachers and colleagues, and my dear students who have guided me throughout my journey and provided me with invaluable insights and knowledge, enabling me to achieve my goals. This award is not just a recognition of my individual achievements, but a testament to the collective effort of everyone who has played a role in shaping me into who I am today. I pledge to continue working towards achieving excellence in my field and making a positive impact on society. I believe that it is our collective responsibility to work towards building a better and more prosperous future of our nation, for our nation and its citizens. Once again, express my heartfelt gratitude to everyone who has contributed to my success, and I promise to uphold the values and ideals that this award represents. With this, now I will take you to my journey, what I did throughout my teaching career up to the journey that led me to my national award. To begin with, the integration of content and pedagogy and technology. So this is how we started with. The LRPF forms the crux of our teaching and methodology, where students learn, reinforce, practice and apply knowledge, concepts and skills. And this forms really a base of everything. LRP is a practice that is followed across ICSE and CBSE teaching method at school. This pedagogical model enables the student to become an independent learner, aided by technology and facilitated by the school teachers. Integration of content, pedagogy, and technology in education is a crucial part of effective teaching and learning in the 21st century. Therefore, it refers to the seamless integration of technology into teaching practices and curriculum development while maintaining a focus on pedagogy and content delivery. As you can see on the screen, we have students, instructor-led, and therefore we have other applications that are run on the system. So what students do is they practice, they learn, they come back to school. So all this is very important as per the child's development. Therefore, when these three elements are integrated, educators are better equipped to create engaging and interactive learning environments that cater to the diverse needs of learners. And by using technology effectively, educators can personalize learning, provide immediate feedback, and promote collaboration and communication among students. The next we have to go is with the mobilization of resources, that is robotics. This was an excellent activity that we had in our school. So robotics is an exciting field that can offer many benefits to students in schools. It can provide students with hands-on experience in programming, engineering, and problem solving, which can help them develop valuable skills and knowledge that will prepare them for future careers. Here I've mentored 20 students who participated in the International Robotic Championship that was to be held in China. Therefore, the national round for all the students across the state of Maharashtra was held at Euroschool Ivory, Navi Mumbai, where we had more than 90 schools that participated in this massive competition. The next is a 3D printing technology which students design using the CAD models. They used models of organs, human organs, and all the models were displayed in the science exhibition. So the 3D printing technology can be a valuable tool for schools to use in their classrooms. It can provide students with hands-on experience in design, engineering, and manufacturing, which can help them develop valuable skills and knowledge that will prepare them for future careers. So I'm going to share some ways in which the 3D printing technology can be used in schools. The very first thing is prototyping. So what we realize that the 3D printing allows students to create physical prototypes of their designs. So what student does is they try to design the organ and then we send it to the 3D printer and then the model is being created. Definitely it takes a lot of time to create, but this is a base where we allowed our students to have hands-on experience, where they had a real-time experience with the 3D printer and how it looks and how it works. So the 3D printer allows students to create physical prototypes of their design and which they can help them test and refine their ideas before moving on to the final product. It can also help them in STEAM education. So the 3D printing can be integrated into STEAM, that is science, technology, engineering, art, and math, allowing students to explore these subjects in a hands-on way. So we can also use 3D printer to create custom parts and components of their projects, which can help them tailor their design to specific needs or requirements. So basically it also allows students to analyze how a model would actually look like in the real world. The main aspect of this is problem solving. So the 3D printing can be used as a tool for problem solving, allowing students to create solutions to real-world problems and challenges. It can be integrated into multiple subject areas, allowing students to explore a variety of topics and applying their knowledge in new ways. Therefore, we have some important things when we consider 3D printing technology in schools. So when you implement, it is important to ensure that proper safety protocols are in place and that students are trained on how to use the technology safely and responsibly. It is also important to ensure that the technology is accessible to all students, regardless of their background or socio-economic status. I've also conducted teacher training workshop for effective use of ICT tools and application. Towards the left, you can see there was a Google Drive workshop, another application workshop that teachers could easily use. Applications that are free and easily available. And to the rest, you can see that teachers are using augmented reality app so that they can be ready to teach their students in the scientific world. So ICT tools and application can provide teachers with powerful resources to enhance the teaching and learning in schools. Here are some effective ways in which teachers can use ICT tools, which I would like to share. The one is that instructional design. So teachers can use ICT tools and application to instruction to design and develop their instructional materials, such as multimedia presentations, online quizzes, and digital resources. They can also use this to collaborate with other teachers, share resources, and develop lesson plans. So lesson plans are the most important. It forms the crux and basis of everything. Teachers can use ICT tools and applications to communicate with students and parents, such as through email, messaging apps, or video conferencing. Assessment and feedback, which is very important. So teachers can use these tools to assess student learning and provide feedback, such as through online quizzes, digital portfolios, and peer review systems. When using ICT tools and application in schools, it is important to ensure that teachers have the necessary training and support, and therefore we have this training every year, after every 6 months. So our teachers are always up to date with all the new applications that are there or in the real world or the market that it has. So when using the ICT application in school, make sure that you have necessary training and support to effectively integrate them into their teaching practice. Therefore, it is also important to ensure that students have access to the necessary hardware and software, and that the technology is used in a safe and responsible manner. Finally, it is important to regularly evaluate the effectiveness of the tools and applications in improving the teaching and learning outcomes. Therefore, for ICT for self-learning, investigation, experimentation, so this was in the year 2017 and 16, where our students met the students with our schools across Delhi, Hyderabad. So we had the cultural exchange and through shares of ideas through email, video conferencing, to involve the wide range of students from distant geographic areas from other schools, through online resources like email, chat, discussion, forum, to support collaborative writing and sharing of information. So your use of electronic learning technology like teleconferencing, PowerPoint presentation, CD-ROM, or communication technology, which is a part of ICT that was used as continuous learning process. Information and communication technology has been revolutionized. Therefore, the way we learn, investigate, and experiment have been changed. In schools, ICT can be used to enhance self-learning, investigation, and experimentation in a number of ways. Therefore, I would like to share some examples here, that is online resources. So there are a vast number of online resources available for students to learn from, including educational websites, online courses, and videos. Therefore, schools can provide students with access to these resources if they can, and encourage them to use them for self-learning. Virtual laboratories. So virtual laboratories have been great of use during the pandemic. They allow students to conduct experiments in a virtual environment, which can be especially useful for schools that do not have access to physical laboratories. Students can use virtual labs to learn and experiment in subjects such as science, engineering, and computer science. Not forgetting the educational software. So the software can be used to enhance self-learning and investigation in a number of subjects, including math, science, and languages. Schools can provide students with access to educational software and encourage them to use it to enhance their learning. There are a few online collaboration tools like Google Docs and Slack, which can be used to enhance the teamwork and collaboration among students. I will also show you other apps that I've been using and I still continue to use. Therefore, online assessments can be used to evaluate students' knowledge and understanding the subject. Schools can use online assessments to provide students with immediate feedback on their performance and to identify areas where they may need additional support. Therefore, I can say that overall ICT can play a crucial role in enhancing self-learning, investigation, and experimentation in schools. And therefore, by providing schools with access to online resources, virtual labs, educational software, online collab tools, and online assessments, schools can definitely help students to develop the skills as they need to succeed in the digital age. Incorporating the 21st century skills has been a great deal. Encouraging students to develop the habit of asking why questions about information, ideas, and beliefs are normally taken for granted. Not to forget that students are very intelligent beyond their age. So we have to make sure that we give the right information and the right pair of knowledge and the right use of technology to our students. Project-based learning, phenomenal-based learning, integrating sports to encourage teamwork, collaboration, and decision-making, think, pressure, etc. were incorporated. Project-based learning is an effective way, as you can see on my screen. They are a way to incorporate all 5 21st century skills into the curriculum. At Euroschool, students work collaboratively on projects that require critical thinking, creativity, communication, and cooperation to solve real-world problems. So we conduct team activities. The teamwork activities have been conducted across all the subjects, and ICT plays a very important role here. Teamwork activities can help students to develop their communication and collaboration skills. Therefore, teachers can assign group projects or activities that require students to work together to achieve a common goal. Therefore, by creating a problem-solving environment for students, students are encouraged to think creatively when solving problems can help them develop their creativity and creative thinking skills. Teachers can incorporate open-ended problems or challenges that require students to think outside the box. Inquiry-based learning is also important. It's a student-centered approach that can encourage students to ask questions and seek answers on their own. This approach helps students develop critical thinking skills and foster creativity and innovation. We also had debate and discussion, where teachers encourage students to engage in debates and discussions to develop their communication and critical thinking skills. This helps students to learn to articulate their ideas effectively and engage in productive discourse. So students have their own time, they have their own capabilities and abilities to discuss their ideas. There is no restriction, there is no right or wrong. So they can freely come up with their own ideas and also their enhancement to the technology that we are currently using. Incorporating technology into the classroom can help students develop 21st century skills such as collaboration and creativity. Teachers can use digital tools such as online collab platforms, multimedia presentations, and edu apps to facilitate learning. Therefore, it is very important for teachers to intentionally plan and design instruction that incorporates these 21st century skills. Therefore, we should provide opportunities for students to practice and apply these skills regularly and provide feedback to help students improve. The activity that we conducted, like robotics, as you can see on the screen, and several other STEAM activities have proven to be of great help. Additionally, it is important to evaluate the effectiveness of incorporating the skills in improving the student outcomes. Moving further, so I have also used various methods to submit the projects online through email, multimedia blogs, and video conferencing, and through access ideas and information from diverse sources through searching, locating, selecting, and authenticating material in a wide range of multimedia forms. Trust me, this has been a great help. Students have come up with their own blogs, and today few of them are bloggers. They read storybooks, they are travel bloggers, they are fashion bloggers, they are food bloggers. So it makes you feel happy when you see your student success in the real world. So rubrics are a useful tool for assessing the student's learning and providing feedback. And through this, You can guarantee that you can use rubrics to evaluate their work, and students can use them to self-assess and set goals for improvement. So ICT tools such as online rubric generators can streamline the process of creating and sharing rubrics with students. Portfolios are very important, which are a collection of student work that can demonstrate their learning and progress over time. So teachers can use ICT tools such as digital portfolios to allow students to showcase their work and reflect on their learning. Portfolios encourage higher order thinking skills such as self-reflection and a metacognition. Not forgetting online quizzes, which was a buzz and it's still a buzz, so it can be used to assess student learning and promote higher order thinking skills. Teachers can use online quiz tools to create formative assessments that provide immediate feedback to students, helping them to identify areas of improvement. Not to forget gamification is the use of game design principles in non-game contexts to increase engagement and motivation. Teachers can use gamification strategies such as badges, levels, and leaderboards to promote higher order thinking skills such as problem solving and critical thinking. Online discussion forums. So this is somewhere where we help students to be at the comfort of their homes and discuss things online with their friends and also with the teachers. It provides a safe space for students to engage in collaborative discussions and share ideas. Therefore, we all can use these forums to encourage higher order thinking skills such as analysis, evaluation, and synthesis. It is important to ensure that ICT tools used for the assessment and evaluation are appropriate for the learning objectives and the students' needs. Teachers should also provide clear instructions and guidelines for using these tools to ensure that they are used effectively. Additionally, it is important to provide feedback to students that focus on their progress and encourage the development of the higher order thinking skills. So we have also created e-assessment and computer-aided tools and assessment in the form of online quizzes. So we also have several math games that was used for our online competitions and online quiz that we regularly have created or we conduct in classes, and also for them to use it at the comfort of their homes. And there is a few augmented reality apps that have been continuously used in school. The teachers are trained to use the apps. The students have been given the opportunity to use all these apps at their level. ICT was also used to promote health and well-being of the students and also teachers and other staff. So we regularly take the data based on the health and whatever that is required. So history, the family history, or the prolonged illness, if any, so that the first aid and immediate medication is available to us and we can extend our support to the students and the family and our support staff at school. So these are the few application software used for continuous learning and assessment. So here are a few listed on the screen: and Moto, Canva, Google Forms, Capring video editing, text typing, Logo, Google Maps, Python, HTML, Padlet, blog creation, and fonts that is free and open source software. So basically, if you incorporate these applications, if you start using it, you will see a great advance in your teaching, and you will also see that your students are more engaged, they are gaining interest. Not forgetting that AI has taken over everything. It will never replace us, it will never replace teachers and instruction, but we should not forget that we need to be armed by the technology. Here are some of my achievements for me to discuss with you that I have been throughout my teaching career. I have undertaken various events such as Annual Day, that's live show, MISA Month, that is Model United Nations, science exhibitions, tech shows, talk shows, Facebook Live events, STEAM Week, Science Week, French Days, German Days, and UMind, along with my other fellow teachers who were the leaders and the students who were the catalysts here. My future plans about integration and enhancing quality of education, and leading to the enhancement is to make our advancement in the field of AI. Therefore, I feel that ICT should have seen us as a tool for lifelong learning for teachers and instructions as well as their students. Therefore, teachers and instructors have to be encouraged to make decisions about their own ICT development needs on an ongoing basis. ICT should be compulsory course in the university or schools so that instructor or the teacher can begin their teaching career as experts in the ICT field. I also think that schools and universities should offer mandatory workshops and courses to help instructors and teachers to gain knowledge and skills they require to teach their students with ICT resources. The thing is, the integration of information and communication technology has the potential to enhance the quality of education in a variety of ways, from improving access to learning resources to enabling more personalized and engaging learning experience. Some of the potential future plans and enhancing the quality of education can be expanding the access to technology. So one of the primary challenges of integration is ensuring that all students have access to the necessary technology and infrastructure. So the future plans may include expanding access to devices such as laptops, tablets, improving broadband connectivity, and providing training and support to teachers and students both. Because it is very important to train the staff, because if you don't have enough you might have the equipment, but you might not have the staff that are trained to use that. So again, so you're not using the ICT or the technology to its full potential. Supporting the personalized learning. So ICT can be more like helping of more personalized and adaptive learning experience, which can help to improve student learning experiences, which can help them to improve the engagement and outcomes. Future plans may include the development of more sophisticated learning, analytics, and AI-powered technologies, which I'm going to show you in the future slides, and emphasizing the digital literacy as technology becomes increasingly integral to our daily lives. So digital literacy skills are becoming essential for success in the workforce and beyond. So the future plans may include a great emphasis on digital literacy skills in the curriculum, as well as providing training and support for teachers to integrate digital tools and resources into their teaching. It can also enable seamless communication and collaboration between teachers, students, and parents, which can help them to improve learning outcomes and foster a stronger sense of community. Therefore, enhancing the assessment and evaluation is very important, because we tend to use the traditional methods of teaching and grading and enhancing our teaching ways. So ICT can enable more accurate and sophisticated assessment and evaluation methods, including personalized assessments and real-time feedback. So it can develop add into the development of more advancement assessment of tools and techniques, as well as greater emphasis on formative assessment and ongoing feedback. Overall, I would like to say that the integration of ICT has a potential to transform education in a variety of ways, enabling more personalized and engaging learning experiences, improving access to the resources and support, and enhancing the assessment and evaluation methods. Therefore, the future plans for ICT integration will likely focus on expanding the access to technology, supporting personalized learning, emphasizing digital literacy, facilitating collaboration and communication, and enhancing the assessment and evaluation methods. Now, I would like you to watch a video on artificial intelligence.
Artificial intelligence is increasingly finding its way into our lives. More and more, we wonder how our future is going to change with technology becoming smarter every day. The question is how AI is going to change our lives as teachers as well. How can this technology be implemented in education? How will it affect our future classroom? Or, an even bigger question, will it take over the place of a teacher? Let us now look at the various applications that are available which can be easily incorporated in the teaching learning process. The new intelligent feature of PowerPoint includes AI technologies to help people create better presentations and become better presenters. AI helps make creating presentations quicker and easier with Designer and Presenter Coach. With Presenter Coach, you will get real-time feedback and what should you improve. Be Correct is an online grammar checker that helps you write in English without mistakes. Your texts are automatically checked based on AI. It is now easy for teachers and students to check essays, letter writing and many other passages before finalizing them. Virtual Chemistry Lab gives realistic lab experience for students that will let them perform experiments and practice their skills in a fun and risk-free learning environment. Amazon Alexa, simply known as Alexa, a virtual assistant which can be used in the classroom to enhance learning and engagement.
Alexa, how's the weather today?
Currently, in Thane, Maharashtra, it's 28 degrees Celsius with cloudy skies. Today, you can expect thunderstorms with a high of 28 degrees and a low of 20.
Here you will see students have created a virtual tour of real estate property to introduce virtual tour technology to real estate services for more efficient services and change the way people buy and sell houses. Are you an AI smart or AI armed educator? The future of education is at your fingertips.
So let us now look at the role of AI in education. So as you've seen, AI can help automate activities, improve access to learning resources, streamline grading processes, and personalize student learning experience. So all this is trial and trusted. So every day, the advancements in education, in the world, in the technology happens every day. So how are we going to make sure that we are at par or in line? We might not be like fully 100% committed to every application or every tool or every method that has been there in the world or that comes online. But we can make sure that we are there somewhere close to it. Because sometimes it may so happen that students know more than you, more than us. So by leveraging the latest advancements in technology such as machine learning, algorithms, and natural language processing capabilities, educators are able to unlock new opportunities for personalized instruction and improved assessment. Therefore, with better tailored content being delivered through AI solutions, classrooms have become more engaging with interactive features such as chatbots and virtual reality simulators, allowing students to explore complex concepts without leaving their seats. These are some 15 AI tools to use in the classroom. So it benefits a lot when you teach. The famous application now is the ChatGPT. So what ChatGPT does is it answers everything that you put, all the questions, all the concepts that you want to know, it is there at your fingertips. But not forgetting this, what the AI tools and applications do is they only know what they are fed with. So there are certain type of data that is fed. So a human touch is not complete over here. Not saying that it will replace you someday, but then of course the one who uses all this technology might. So the use of artificial intelligence in education provides numerous benefits, both for instructors and students alike. It enables automated grading, allowing educators to easily assess student performance and allocate resources efficiently. So additionally, AI's abilities to generate engaging content tailored to individual learners and enhance their educational experience. So not to forget, I repeat this, that AI is used to make your teaching experience engaging, and so that you have your students in your classroom sitting over there in front of you and trying to listen to you while they also have a good educational experience. Finally, through this use of analytics, we can say that there is an increase and a great involvement of students. Artificial intelligence can automate basic activities like grading, which we have already seen in college. Grading homework and tests for large lectures, courses can be tedious work. So even the teachers can split between them. So even in lower grades, teachers often find that grading takes up a significant amount of time. So I encourage more and more teachers to use AI-enabled application to grade their students and to give them proper feedback. So this will be used to interact with students, prepare for class, or work on professional development. So educational software can be adapted to student needs. From kindergarten to graduate school, one of the key ways is for artificial intelligence will impact education is through application of greater level of individualized learning. So make sure that educational software is adaptive to student needs. So it's very important. So you cannot be using any application or any tools that we want to. So these systems respond to the needs of the students. So we have to make sure that the students are our center and they are the ones going to be profited by this along with us. So these systems respond to the needs of the student, putting greater emphasis on certain topics, repeating things that students haven't mastered, and generally helping students to work at their own pace and whatever what they may be.
Prima ma'am, let me tell you that we are in the last quarter of the hour, ma'am.
Yeah. So we're going to move through some of the AI-driven programs that can give students and educate and help give them feedback. So AI can not only help teachers and students to craft courses, they are customized to their needs. Moving further, it could change the role of teachers. So there will always be a role for teachers in education. But what that role is and what it entails may change due to new technology in the form of intelligent computing systems. As we've already discussed, AI can take over tasks like grading, can help students improve learning, and may even be a substitute for real-world tutoring. Yet AI could be adapted to many other aspects of teachings as well. So last but not the least, AI may change how students learn, who teaches them, and how they acquire basic skills. And with this, I hope that all the educators across the nation would also be good in using ICT and will be AI armed so that they are ready to face the real world and also shape the future minds and the young hearts and young minds to join the workforce.
Thank you, ma'am, and that was really very wonderful knowing the fact that you have just used all the AI and ICT tool wonderfully. Ma'am, here I would like to ask you a few questions, and before I ask you a question, let me tell all our viewers, especially teachers out there, if you have any query or you want to know more about how you can use ICT tool in your teaching learning process, please feel free to connect to us through our various medium. You can call us on our telephone number, that is 8800440559, and you can even drop a email as well in our at our email address, that is training.helpdesk@ciat.nic.in. And if you have joined us through our live streaming, that means you are on our YouTube channel, that is NCERT official, then you have to go to the live chat box, then you can drop your comment out there. Prima ma'am, here I would like to ask you a question, how can technology be used to enhance teaching and learning in the classroom, ma'am?
I think that by providing access to a wide range of learning resources and promoting collaboration and communication among students and teachers, and therefore offering personalized learning experience that can be tailored to individual needs and abilities. With this, we can see that the technology can be enhanced in teaching and learning in the classroom.
Right. And how can teachers stay up to date with new technology and tools for education?
Well, teachers can stay up to date with new technology by attending professional development workshops and conferences, networking with other educators and technology experts, and exploring online resources such as blogs. You have forums, we have webinars, we have LinkedIn though. So teachers can stay up to date like this by joining any of the workforce, where they have professional development, workshops and conferences which try to enhance the use of tools for education.
Ma'am, here we would like to know about some examples of successful technology-based teaching practices, ma'am. Please explain. Please let us know.
So the best practices can be the measure of effective technology based on teaching practices is variety of assessment methods such as student surveys, pre and post tests, and performance evaluations, as well as by observing the student engagement and participation during class. So it's very important to monitor your student success, to look how they are performing, to check the pattern of their answering the questions, and to give them the required feedback they need.
Right. Ma'am, it may be very easy for few teachers using ICT tool easily, but it may not be easy for other teachers, right? So what are some challenges that teachers may face while using technology in the classroom, ma'am? What are those challenges?
So there can be various technology things that they can face, that maybe not enough resources. So how can teachers balance the use of technology with other teaching methods? Are the various strategies that they can use by using a variety of approaches that integrate technology into lessons in a meaningful and purposeful ways, while also recognizing the value of other teaching methods such as hands-on activities or group discussions, and try to incorporate ICT through where the students can use online forums, or maybe get in touch with various resources that are already there online, and then discuss in the classroom and also with the teachers. And this could balance the use of technology also with the other teaching methods and strategies which the teachers would like to use, which are there in their lesson plans.
Right. Here, let me tell all our viewers and learners, we appreciate your efforts. You are commenting on our YouTube channel, but we would like to have questions, and if you have any experience to share with us, please feel free to share your experience and ask your questions from our expert. Ma'am, here we would like to know about how can teacher measure the effectiveness of technology-based teaching practices, ma'am?
So the success stories of teachers who have effectively used technology in the classroom may include increased student engagement, maybe motivation, improved academic performances. So it depends on how enhanced the student creativity and innovation work, and how it all led to the betterment of the student. So we should never forget that student engagement and student creativity, innovation, and the betterment of the student is our whole goal. So all that we are today is because of our students. It's not because of what we have done or how well we prepared our lesson, but how well we try to impart those knowledge and lessons that we prepared, and how greatly it has affected the child. So what lies in front of us is that particular child who looks up to you, that student, and sitting in the class and listens to you. So it is very important for us to see that we have touched each and every student sitting in the class, not forgetting that every child is important, and to make sure that, and we say that we try to make our lessons engaging, and through the use of ICT and other methods, we also make sure that every child sitting over there feels the need to come to school every day and not find a reason to be at home. So we all have to make sure that we make it engaging. Throughout the day, a child spends like 6 or 7 hours in school. So it is very important for us to see that the child is happy. So along with our success and how we plan our lessons and how much we are successful, we also have to measure how the performance level of the student as well.
Rightly said. Ma'am, how can technology be used to support students with diverse learning needs, ma'am?
So for students with diverse learning needs, by providing accommodations such as text-to-speech and closed captioning for videos, and offering interactive and adaptive learning experience, and facilitating communication and collaboration among students and teachers can help them with to know the concept more clearly and wisely. So we have various augmented reality apps, and we have certain apps which are there on Play Store for everybody to use, which is voice enabled. So the students with diverse learning needs can avail this opportunity and make use of such apps to for their studies, and also students and the teachers both can make the best use of that.
Right, ma'am. Here, please explain us what role does digital citizenship play in successful technology-based teaching practices, ma'am?
Digital citizenship plays an important role, that is by promoting responsible and ethical use of technology, fostering online safety and security, and helping students develop critical thinking and problem-solving skills in a digital context. So not forgetting that 21st century skills are very important. So digital citizenship, it plays a very important role in the successful use of technology-based learning, which can be incorporated in the teaching practices.
Right, ma'am. We are learning a lot of things from you. Now, please tell us about that. How can teacher balance the use of technology with other teaching methods and strategies, ma'am?
So like I said, that teachers can use technologies with teaching methods and strategies by using a variety of approaches that integrate technology into lessons. So now how do we use it? It's up to us. So we can use it in a meaningful and purposeful ways, like recognizing the value of our teaching methods, such as, like I discussed, hands-on activities, group discussions, online forums, blogs, and various other methods which you feel that can be incorporated in your lessons for that particular time.
Ma'am, could you please share some success stories of teachers?
Yes, so there are some success stories who have effectively used some technology in the classroom. That is, may include increased student engagement and motivation, like I said. So when you see that your student is engaged and motivated and is like ever ready to come to school. So as I am an ICT teacher, so my subject was like twice a week. So you won't have ICT that is going to the computer lab every day when you are in school. So the day they have ICT class, the child is like up every morning before the alarm rings, and then he's ready to come to school. So the parent once told me, my child is very happy today to come to school, so I wonder what the child does in the school, in the lab. So you see, it's how you integrate technology. Just because I'm an ICT teacher and I use computers to teach them programming, or maybe use it for other activities, the child is there with a lot of motivation and very happy and cheerful to come to school every day. So I urge every teacher of every subject, which everybody is using, to use technology to make sure that you are using some interactive element, something that a wow factor is there in your teaching and engagement skill there. So which engages and motivates your child. So it will be a great success if you use it, because it will give you improved academic performance and achievement, and it will enhance the student creativity and also the innovation. So you will see that the students are engaged more and they will always come up with more and more ideas.
Right. Ma'am, we are running very short of time, so we have to wrap up this session. But Prima ma'am, thank you so very much for being with us and for all the information you have just shared with us, ma'am. Thank you so very much, ma'am.
Thank you.
And all the very best for your journey, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me here.
Pleasure is all ours, ma'am. And dear learners and viewers, it's time for me to wrap up this session, but you stay tuned to eVidya channels and NCERT official YouTube channel for more informative program. Our next session is Sahyog, where we talk about mental well-being of students and we try to provide them psychosocial support as well. And the topic that we will going to discuss in that particular session is curbing obsession towards marks. And before I wrap up this session, let me share a very important piece of information with you all. NCERT textbooks for 2023-24 are available throughout the country. These textbooks may be purchased directly from NCERT sales counter located at New Delhi, Ahmedabad, Bengaluru, Kolkata and Guwahati. These sales counter will be functional on all the weekdays, including all the registered holidays, Saturdays and Sundays as well, from 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. And you may also place order for the books online from our website, that is ncertbooks.ncert.gov.in, and these books will be delivered at your doorstep with no delivery fee. And if you want a soft copy of the books in PDF version, it can be downloaded for free from NCERT, Diksha, ePathshala website and mobile app. Please visit our website, that is ncert.nic.in, to know more about the authorized vendors. It's time for me to wrap up this session. Renu Bhatt is taking your leave. Namaskar.